Week one is completed. It's been a while that I have done something fun, artistic in a way, something that I can share with you guys. So, week one of the Artist Way, Supreme Shihan's Artist Way. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Supreme Shihan, and I've been doing this for a while, inconsistently, for a couple of reasons. This time, I really want my channel to take off because I think it's just that time. I think I have the wisdom, the wisdom, the experience, and some nugget of knowledge that probably would benefit you. This channel was originally a mixed martial arts channel, a testimonial of life lessons, whatever. Basically, at the time, I did not understand what I was sharing or what I was creating. And I think I needed that time to understand who I am as a person, as a creator, as an artist. Do I even call myself an artist? I don't know. But I'm making something, right? I thank the author. I thank Julia Cameron for creating this book. I thank myself for watching the people who have went through this book and said it changed their creative trajectory on how they should pursue their art. And most of the time, it's just getting real with yourself and know and create the art that's in your mind and your heart. But just like with anything, you need to have a routine, you need to have discipline. And that's the main theme for this week. You are your own opposition, you are your own enemy when it comes to pursuing your passions. I've done 5 morning pages in the morning and then 2 in the afternoon, which is obviously my fault because I'm not on schedule with anything right now. I've just been sleeping late, and that's me taking accountability for my actions, right? But through the morning pages, I have healed parts of myself, my inner child, emotional wounds that I've had for such a long time. Okay, the morning pages, I have done them every day, in the mornings mostly, and twice that I have done in the afternoon. And this practice has helped me develop a creative discipline within myself and my approach to my art. And that has been the most consistent thing so far. The rest is just all over the place. Okay. And I allowed myself to be raw, honest, and vulnerable with these pages. And I have enjoyed writing again. When I was a kid, I loved to write because I couldn't really express my feelings to anyone and I didn't know how to. Writing is fine. My writing is not the best, but it's there and I can do it freely and I have no problems with doing the morning pages. Even though people say it's hard and it's only week one for me, I think I can do this. Now, the artist date. This is something you have to do for yourself once a week. I did brought myself out on an artist date, but there was an exception to be made because I picked up my mom from work as I was going to my artist date session. My mom is really great because she understands that this is important to me and she's always known that I am an artistic person. But what I did on my artist date is that I bought myself green tea latte and I bought my mom a cappuccino. She left me alone for 20 minutes. And you're supposed to go on a 20-minute walk as well to like move your body and also be in touch with your inner artist or your inner child and then blah 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 blah. But then I didn't go for a walk. I only sat down, had my tea, and wrote my ideas down, and even talked to my mom a little bit. But again, I was supposed to be in my own world for 20 minutes. Shadow artists. We are all shadow artists in this world. I think the majority of people in this world are definitely shadow artists because we want to do something. We want to pursue our passions. sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes you don't have the money, the resources to pursue it. And sometimes we do get jealous or envious of those who can. I'm done being shy about that because for a long time I have felt like that as a child, and I'm sure you have too. The difference is that something I also forgot to mention in the first part is that in my morning pages, I have practiced gratefulness. I've learned how to write what I am happy with, what I am grateful for, what made my day. And I think that is healing. I think that if you're someone who grew up as an angry child, like me, I think you should start doing that for yourself. So that's my suggestion for you. Write your feelings down as because it's uncomfortable. Nobody likes that feeling, excuse me. I kind of burped. Nobody likes that feeling. I did not like it. I didn't even like what I write sometimes because, I was expressing a lot of strong emotions, but it works. Now, the shadow artist is someone who doesn't pursue their passions, or this is a very interesting one. For example, let's say you want to be a fashion designer and you apply for a job opening at, let's say, a Prada flagship store. Okay. But that job that you applied for is admin or front desk. Even though you are in that world, you're not necessarily doing what you want to do. You are just in the vicinity of that dream environment. So you want to be a fashion designer, but you're doing a desk job and you're not designing. You're just putting in schedules. You're telling people which information is what. And that's all you do every day. You just sit on your butt. Every now and then you daydream and then you see all these designers coming in and out of the office of the store, or people who are buying the luxuries that you want. I kind of sat with that for a bit because that has been me, and I'm sure that has been you. And that leads to the shadow jobs, which is, the shadow career. Let's say you want to be a writer, but you've been working in a journalism company, and then you're writing things that you don't care about, and then you've been thinking you want to write this book that's been in your mind, and it's just sitting in your desk, on your desk every day, and you barely touched it. That's a shadow career. That's a shadow job. Next is the affirmations. Now, this is the thing I forgot to do. I tend to forget because after you write your morning pages, you are meant to say the affirmations that you created yourself. Now, even though I did not do 10, because apparently when you do your morning pages, you will get buffers or blurts, right? That negative comments since you were a kid or even as an adult, every time you mention about your passions or your pursuits, people will put you down for it and those words will come up. The thing is, I did not have any of it. So I only have one affirmation, which is something that Julia helps you do. So this affirmation that I'm meant to say every time after I finish the morning pages is I, Supreme Shihan, am a brilliant and prolific content creator. That's it. And I gotta say it with, feelings. Affirmations in general don't really work for me. I have to feel it. So listening to music for me does kind of work. I have to listen to music where the sentences or the lyrics are strong or filled with affirmations. Like, for example, for me, it's Mariah Carey's It's Like That. This is my life, or no, sorry, this is my night. No stress, no fights, just leaving it all behind. Yeah, you gotta do what works for you. That's it. And one thing I think I'm meant to share here is some words of encouragement for you. One happy piece of encouragement that I would like to share with you is from time to time, you will need to be completely honest with yourself. Once you let go of all the old, you are free. So use that freedom to live as you are and do what you please. And that's it. I have this week's theme is actually called Recover Your Artist, or sorry, excuse me. So if you made it to this part of the video, thank you for watching. And as a reminder, this whole week is all about recovering your sense of safety as an artist. Let me know your experience. And if any of what I said has resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.